It is viewers like you that make videos like this possible. Please support MickeyMousePark.com.
Behind the gates of Frontierland is the inspirational America of the past century. Here is the treasure of our native folklore, the songs, tales, and legends of the big men who built the land.
The finest barbecue this side of the Mississippi. This cafeteria-style restaurant was especially known for their barbecue spare ribs, but also offered sandwiches, chicken, baked beans, coleslaw, french fries, and fish and chips with barbecue or tartar sauce. Indoor seating with a jukebox and outdoor seating overlooking Tom Sawyer's Island. The Columbia and Dixieland jazz music were available. The Silver Banjo Barbecue closed in 1961 to allow expansion of the neighboring Aunt Jemima Pancake House.
Don, this is really a great get-up, man. I really like that.
Think it goes with the place?
It really does go with the place. You know, Don just opened a new place over in Disneyland, right in Frontierland, right where the steamboat goes by, the Mark Twain. It's called the Silver Banjo, and it's the greatest food in the world. It's just wonderful, Don.
Well, you know, I've always liked Dixieland, the era, and also liked good food. I cooked my way through school. So, yeah, I saved all the recipes, and we have, I think, some pretty fine barbecue. How about it? You
ate? We were over there last Friday. We had those ribs, and they were just out of the world. Did you have something to do with those?
Well, I did, and I also copied a man I don't mind giving him a plug. It's a place out in the valley called Love's Pit Barbecue.
I see.
And we made a sort of a reciprocal trade agreement. And I think it's the greatest sauces and the greatest glazes that I've come across.
Well, the food was just out of the world. We're going over there right after this.
Oh, wonderful. You know, I tell you, we've only been open a week. I don't even have all my signs and menus up, and I've just talked to the park people, and we're going to have to enlarge it.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
We sold all our supplies, the 3-day supplies sold all yesterday in one day.
Gee, that's great. You all want to get down here to Don DeFore's Silver Banjo. It's just great. Just wonderful.
And down in the foreground is a very interesting predecessor of New Orleans Square. This is sort of near where the French Market is today, a little closer to the river. And it's an odd building because the side where you can see the gables towards the water was themed as New Orleans, and it was called the Chicken Plantation. But the backside that we're looking at was themed to kind of a hacienda and gave it kind of a very early California Western look. So there are a lot of buildings in Disneyland that had two faces that way, and definitely something that would come only to someone who is familiar with backlots in Hollywood, where they could get double usage out of the same structure.
The Chicken Plantation was an opening day original and the park's go-to spot for fried chicken. This massive quick-serve restaurant dominated the waterfront and was the best place to sit and watch the activities on Rivers of America. Nighttime visitors could also enjoy the strings of glowing lanterns hanging from the restaurant's balcony, giving the restaurant ground a colorful glow. In front of the restaurant was a 22-ton Monterey Bay fig tree. Eileen Lewis was one of the Aunt Jemimas in front of the restaurant. Latin American dishes in adobe and thatch shade setting, sponsored by Frito-Lay, Disneyland's authentic Mexican cafeteria-style restaurant serving tacos, enchiladas, chili beans, and many other favorites. Chow down on chili fries, fish and chips, and chicken breast tenders. Top off your meal with one of the show-stopping sundaes or other desserts. A sandwich and pizza parlor providing seating beneath huge oak trees and umbrellas. $19.69 menu specialty light snacks. Offered sandwiches, soft drinks, and candies.